Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet this beautiful cardigan. This is the front side. It consists of a pin stitch and bubble stitch on the hands, and also on the binding I've done slip stitch on the back and the hands. It's so beautiful and also it's fun to crochet. I'm going to show you how it looks at the back. And this is it. This is how it looks at the back. It's very beautiful. You can see the stitches have come out very beautiful. I've already done two because it's so exciting to crochet it. Let me show you the second. This is the medium size. I'm going to show you the size small. And this is the second one. You can see the front part of it. This size small. The front side. Let me show you how it looks at the back, and this is how it looks at the back. You can see the stitches, they came out very nicely. There's the binding, and if you're new here and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And let's crochet this together. Welcome back. In this video we are going to crochet using a 3.5 millimeter hook and a medium size yarn, which is pure acrylic, and also a scissors. And you can use the tape measure, but in this case I'm not going to use the tape measure because I've already done my measurements. But if you want to crochet bigger or small, you use a tape measure, and in mine I'm going to do a size small. And let's start. We are going to do a slip knot, then you chain 30 for front side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is chain 30, and we are going to do a single crochet all through to the end. You always jump the first one, you go to the second one, and let's do a single crochet to those chain 30. And the stitch that we are using, it's called alpine stitch. It contains of a single crochet and double crochet. This is the end of our first, and when you turn you do chain 1, then this chain counts as a stitch, so we are going to go to the second stitch. So you chain 1 2 and 3 because you're doing single crochet and double crochet. So this one counts as a chain. You go to the second one, go down. You can see this has 2 lines, so you go below the 2 lines, then you do a double crochet to the end. We are at the end, and at the end here, if you finish, you turn. Then we're going to repeat the single crochet again. You chain 1, then you start on this corner, single crochet until the end. This is the third line. We are at the end of the third line, and when you reach here, this chain 3, because it's act like a stitch, you also go 1 single crochet, then you turn with 3 chain, you turn. After you turn, we are going to do a back pipe in this one. We're going to go at the back, the first one, you omit the second one, then the third one we go at the back, that is the add-in stitch. So double crochet the back, then because you have done a double crochet and discovered this one, we go to the next one over the second one, then we do a double crochet and you repeat down here, you omit this one, you go on top of this, and we are going to repeat that until the end. This is our 4th line, and this is how it looks like. The back is like this, and on top of this this stitch you're going to put a double crochet, then you turn with a single crochet, turn immediately, and you're going to go around the single crochet again until here. Single crochet round again at the end here. I told you this acts as a stitch, so you put a double crochet on it. We're going to turn again with chain 3, and in this case you can see we this one is up and this one is down. So on the one that is up, you go on top of it. On the one that is down, you go at the back. The one that is up on top, the one that is down, you go inside. And we are going to repeat like that. Going to do a repeat of the same. Let's meet at the end. Going to do the same at the end here. Then immediately you chain 1 and you turn, and in this case you're going to do a repeat of single crochet and the double crochet, and the pattern continues like that. This is the way it looks like, and this is the back. We're going to do this line, we'll count this line at least few 20 lines to be enough for the size small. Let me show you the end of it. And this is the whole thing. This is it. After you finish with a single crochet, cut your yarn. And this is the first part, and we are going to repeat the same the second part. I've already done offline the first part and the second part, and this is the second part of it. The front side should be 2, and because of the space of binding, I've done the back one. This is the back. I've crochet chain 80 because I'm trying to leave at least a space of binding in between with chain 20. So chain 30, then 20, and this is the way it should be looking like this. And I'm going to show you now how to make the arm, then we'll join these parts. The binding start with the hand start with the binding. So we're going to do a knot, and in my binding I decided to chain 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. You can decide to do a small one or bigger than this one, but mine, according to my measurement already I've done for the size small, is 15. Then you omit the first loop, you go to the second one and slip stitch. This is how you do your slip stitch. Slip stitch, slip stitch all through to the end. Slip stitch to the end. A slip stitch. This is the end. When you reach the end, you do a chain 1 and then you turn. And when you turn, remember we are going through this, the back side. So you slip stitch in the back line of the chain. Use this back line. You slip stitch. You're going to do like this until we achieve our required measurements. Since I've already done my measurement, I'll just go to my desired measurement. I'll count these lines, 20 of them, to be my required measurement. And we are going to repeat this way until we reach our required measurements. Let's meet after this one. And here we are. This is our binding. You can see it's elastic. And I'm going to join using my crochet. Everything that I do, I'm joining using crochet. You can also join using a needle, but I prefer crochet because I can undo quickly. You slip stitch, joining by slip stitching. Just take the last line and first line here and do slip stitch. Slip stitch. Slip stitch until the end here. After you are finished, you can turn your work upside down so that it looks like this. Then from here, you're going to go around with a single crochet. You're going to go around with this. We are going to single crochet round this into single crochet rounds. When you finish here, you slip stitch at the end like that. Then we are going to chain 2 because you're going to use a half double crochet to go around it. In this case, we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The 7th one, we are going to do a double crochet. We are going to do a double crochet, 6 of them inside one hole. 6 of them inside that one hole. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Going to repeat the same. Half double crochet, 6 of them. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then on the 7th one, we do a double crochet 6 times in one hole. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You repeat the same until you reach the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then double crochet on the same hole, 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's repeat the same until we reach this point. Okay, in the last line, and I've finished with 3 double crochet. Then you join here, you slip stitch on top of the chain, slip stitch on top of the chain, then chain 2. You start from the same, we are going to go around with the half double crochet, the first 6, and when we reach here we'll go down a backpack like this. You insert inside this one and you do a half double crochet, but you don't finish. Side inside, half double crochet, but you don't finish. You hold for the 6 of them, you hold, then the last one you pull through, then you fold, and this one, and then you do a half double crochet down here. We're going to repeat this one. You do half double crochet all through the 6 half double crochet that we did on top like that. Then at the reach here, you go at the back, you do half double crochet, but you don't finish. Half until you finish the 6. Going to finish the 6, then you pull through all those 6 half double crochet, pull through, and you fold. Then down here you do a half double crochet again like that, then at the back here you go through this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, then you pull through 6 we didn't finish, then you pull through both of them, and we're going to repeat this way until reach here. And this is it. This is the first, second and third line. Third line you find a bubble. You're going to repeat the same, but this time after you finish here and you slip stitch, we are going to chain 2. The chaining 2 will count 6, but instead of going 6 we'll start with a bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then no, sorry, we'll not start with the bubble. We are going to, sorry for interruption, we are going to do a half double crochet all through, all round. Do a half double crochet, and when you reach here, don't put a half double crochet here, you jump this one, you go to the next one. When you want to expand this side, when you're growing, you can do a double crochet inside this hole so that it grows bigger at the end. But during this moment we are not going to add, so you're going to go around, you jump this one, you go to the next one, you're going to go around until you meet here. You're going to join here, you finish the 4th line, and you do chain 2. In this line we are going to start with a bubble because we started with a chain, so that it varies. When the bubble is here, it's supposed to be another one here, another one here, and it's not supposed to go the same level. So we're going to start with the bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we do a half double crochet, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the next bubble will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is a bubble stitch on the hand. So you can see the bubble will be here, another one will be here. It will go with that trend until the end. We are going to repeat line 2, 3, and 4 as we go around, and let's finish and I'll show you the end product of this hand. And this is our hands. I've already done 2 of them with 2 body. You can see is binding. They all look the same. So we are going to join the body and the hands. When you are joining, you start with the back side, then you put in the first side and the second side. We are going to join this side and this side together, and I'm going to show you how to join using crochet. You do a knot, then the way you have put like this, you turn inside out and hold here, make it straight. Then you're going to do a single crochet all through. You're going to join using a single crochet like this. Going to join until this end, and this is it. I've finished joining. You can cut this yarn, then if you turn inside out, this is the way it looks like. And we are going to do the same on this other part. You put it upside down, then you do a single crochet this side, and this is it. I'll join. You can cut these pieces. Then this is the way it should look like. You have already joined the top. I also prefer not to join this side until I join my hem. Let me show you how to join hand easily before you join this part. And I'm going to join our hands here. Let's assume that you don't have a stitch marker. You can use your yarn like this, then attach this corner here on this corner like this to enable you to know that you have reached the corner. So you do the attachment like that, then you fold this one, or instead of folding you can do like this. Like that. So we are going to join this part, and joining this part you just turn your work upside down and you hold this part. Because this is hold here, you start from the end here, and let's join this part. Because this one has fold, you start from the end here, we meet here. We're going to do a single crochet around this one. Always remember to tighten this, the outer side, so that you acquire the initial length to here. So you start your crochet here, insert here, then you do a single crochet all through, a single crochet around it. We have finished this side. Now we are at the corner. Just hold the corner and turn round. Hold the corner and turn round, and that with a single crochet. Let's go around and finish from where we started. So after you finish the corner, you join this together and you do a single crochet, joining this all through to here. And this is how it looks like when you finish your binding. This is the arm and this is the end. When you turn your work, you can see it's very perfect, joined. And do the same in the other side. When you come back, I'll show you how to bind. We have already done our joining. All the hands have joined. We are going to do the binding, and the binding we are going to start from this side, and you are going to do a slip stitch binding at the bottom. And this is how you start by doing a chain 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. You can do more if you want a bigger binding. You meet this, the first one, then you slip stitch. You slip stitch throughout this line, slip stitch around it, and when you reach at the end here, you slip stitch on the first loop down, then you slip stitch on the second loop down, then you turn. After you turn, you don't count this, the first one, you go to the second one, then you slip stitch to get a straight line. Slip stitch throughout, slip stitch, then when you reach at the end, you slip stitch and you turn with a single chain. When you turn your work, you omit the first one. The first one, you go to the second line at the back, you slip stitch throughout the back, the way we did the slip stitch binding of the hand. But the only difference here is that when you reach at the end, you see, if you finish here, you turn like this, you chain one, you go back, it's exactly the way we did the other one, but in this there's only a change at the bottom here. So when you reach at the end here, you slip stitch on the first loop, you slip stitch on the second loop, then you turn, and when you turn, you omit this first one, you go to the second one, you start your slip stitch until the end. Let's slip stitch it like this until we finish. I am done with the binding, and this is how it looks like, and we are going to do a binding all around this front part, and this time we are going to use a single crochet, not a slip stitch. I'm going to join here and count 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 chain. And in this chain you omit this first one, you go to the second loop, you turn with a single crochet around here, do a single crochet up to down here, and when you reach here down, you slip stitch the first loop to look like this, then you slip stitch to the second loop, then you turn or work, you omit the first one, you go to the second loop at the back, you take this back one. Our binding will look like ribs with this single crochet. When you reach at the end here, you finish, then you turn with a chain one, then you go to the second loop with a single crochet. You do like that. You're going to do the same at the end here. You loop down like this, then you slip stitch again the second one, you turn. You're going to continue like that until we go around the whole sweater. This is the way it should be. It will look like this, and it's so elastic also. We'll go around this sweater. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and let's meet in the next video.